Sunday and it's a perfect day for a barbecue.
I love coming here to the famous Tekka market in Little India. All good cooking starts with knowing how to select the best and freshest ingredients.
So how can you tell whether a fish is fresh or not? Actually, there's a few ways. One is to check underneath the gills. If the gills are nice and fresh and not sort of sticky. Also the eyes. If the eyes are nice and clear and clean like this one, that's great. And the firmness of the fish. So actually I can tell this is a red snapper. I can tell that this is really fresh and will be perfect to cook. So your family's been selling crabs at the market here for a long time. Yeah. So how do we choose the best crab? Because there's a lot here, so how do I know which is the freshest?
Okay, basically you just look at the weight.
The weight, yeah.
The weight. And then the color.
The color underneath?
Yeah, the color here is more ivory.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so
And also he's moving around a lot, right?
Fresh
Yeah,
and live.
so you can tell that he's quite lively. Yeah. Very important to choose a nice live crab. Once the crab dies, actually they will lose their body weight very quickly. So that's why it's always ideal to buy a live crab. I'm going to be making a green mango salad together with the crabs. So for a mango, the best thing to do always is to smell it. This will tell you whether it's got a nice perfume and it's got a certain sweetness. Of course, a green mango is sour, but it's also nice to have slightly perfumed and a little bit of a sweet undertone. I'm leaving the hustle and bustle of the Tekka market. I have my ingredients. I'm heading to Kelong, which is a fishing pontoon off the coast of Singapore to meet my friends, where I'm going to cook for them a wonderful seafood barbecue. So I'll see you there. So the first dish I'm going to do is almost like a little appetizer to get everybody started, and for this I'm going to be using some fin de clare oysters. With the oysters I'm going to make a delicious dressing. The dressing using very Asian ingredients. The first thing I need to do is to go and barbecue my lemongrass. Now I'm going to make the dressing for the oysters. The first thing I'm going to do is take this tamarind paste, just put it in a bowl here. By adding the water, it brings out all the paste of the tamarind, and then I will separate the seeds from the tamarind. I'm just going to crush the palm sugar and then just crumble it and let that dissolve into the tamarind water. All right, so this is my fresh turmerics here. I just quickly peel that. The young ginger, peel, also chop roughly. Just add this to my mortar and pestle. Then you can see the lemongrass stalks that I barbecued earlier. And then we just roughly chop it. Add this to the mortar and pestle. I've ground this up into a fine paste, and now I'm going to saute this. So my paste is nicely sauteed there, and straight away I'm going to add my tamarind water with the palm sugar. So this is my fin de clare oyster, and just gently put the oyster knife under the lid of the oyster and just gently prise the oyster open. Gently take the oyster off the shell. Very nice, a lovely, juicy, fresh fin de clare oyster. Taking some nice shallots or spring onions, and then just very thinly slice fresh mint. Just roughly chop the mint. Just add some splashes of extra virgin olive oil, some sea salt, and stir that through. Look at that colour. That colour is coming from the fresh turmeric. Next is our green mango salad. I bought these live Sri Lankan crabs this morning at the Tekka market, so I'm going to boil those shortly. And then in the salad we're going to have some fresh chilli, coriander, cashew nuts, some snake beans, which I'm also going to briefly blanch, and some shallots. Okay, so some fresh snake beans. I'm just going to cut these in nice strips, and I'm also going to just gently boil these. Peel the green mango, like so. So I'm using a mandolin here just to thinly slice the mangoes. So here I have a long red chili. This one's not too spicy, so I'm just going to cut these into nice rings. Out comes the crab. So this has been boiling for about 7 to 8 minutes. So I've just transferred that into ice water just to stop the crab from cooking. So now I'm going to cut the shallots thinly sliced. So now I'm starting to do the crabs. Cut the crab in half. and then quarter again and press it. This will help to loosen the meat from the shell. And there you can see that amazing succulent crab meat. And now I'm going to make my fresh dressing, chili dressing. I've sliced the shallots. I have my chilies also sliced. And then I have some Thai chili sauce here, just about 1/4 to 1/3 of a bottle. And then I'm going to take some fresh limes, squeeze the limes in. Now I take a big bunch of fresh coriander, some salt. All right, so all the ingredients are in there now. I'm just going to mix it all together. Green mango, snake beans, then the fresh crab meat. That just looks amazing. And then the dressing. And then I just nicely mix the whole lot together. Look at the colors in that. Sprinkle the fried shallots over the top. Cashew nuts. And then just some more fresh coriander. Sri Lankan crab and green mango salad. Very crunchy, very crisp, very fresh. A wonderful summer salad. Okay, I'm going to head to the barbecue shortly, and what I'm going to do is some barbecued Hamachi collars. Here are some dried coconut husks. I saw this happen on the beach in Indonesia, where they made a barbecue with dried coconut husks. So I thought, why not try it? I've taken out the flesh from the coconuts, and I'm going to be using that as part of the dressing for my hamachi. So this is just adding more of a roasted coconut flavor to the fish. And I'm just going to place the grated coconut on top, and I'm going to slowly let that get some color so it's nice and toasted. When I was at the market earlier, you saw that I had a red snapper. This dish can be done equally as well with red snapper, but today I'm going to use the Hamachi collars because I just feel the meat on the collar is just sublime. We get started on the hamachi. What I do is make an incision and then put my knife underneath the skin. What I'm doing is creating a pocket where I'm going to place all my ingredients. I then take a bit of my olive oil and dribble into the pocket and rub it all around. I just take a few shallots and just push the shallots under the skin. Some chili, some garlic, and then just 2 slices of the lime. Okay, so the coconut husks have burnt down and have created this amazing aroma, and now I'm going to add these hamachi collars to the barbecue. So the hamachi needs about, I'd say, 5 minutes on each side, and then they'll be ready. I cover them just to make sure that the cooking is nice and even. See, those hamachi collars are just wonderfully charred. I'm going to finish off with a bit of toasted coconut, and with no further ado, I will feed them to the ravenous hordes waiting. So we escaped the city for a few hours to this wonderful fishing pontoon at Kelong. I almost feel like I'm on holiday. We've cooked some wonderful seafood on the barbecue with great friends. It's been a wonderful day. I hope you've enjoyed Chris's takeaway.